What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pound for Pound TV. This is Michael, and it's been a while, but I'm back. We are heading to
San Diego,
California, USA for 12 rounds of featherweight action as two-division champ Emanuel Navarrete defends his WBO featherweight title against fellow Mexican and Mexicali native Eduardo Baez. This will be Navarrete's third WBO title defense since claiming the belt in 2020, and the bout will cap off a night of Latino fight action brought to you by Top Rank. Also on the card, look for Nico Ali Walsh, grandson of boxing legend Muhammad Ali, as he enters his sixth professional bout and looks to continue his winning streak. Speaking of winning streaks, Emanuel Vaquero Navarrete is currently 30 on the trot and looking to make it 31 victories in a row. The Cowboy recently signed a multi-year deal with Top Rank, who, through their business savvy, obviously see a bright future with plenty of dollar signs in continuing to do business with the fan-friendly fighting style that Navarrete brings. Nice fluid movement in the ring with boxing skills and IQ. Navarrete also carries plenty of heat in both hands and more often than not finishes his bouts before the final bell. He is creative in his punch selection and a busy fighter. More to the point, Navarrete is a well-balanced fighter and solid in just about every department. His wide frame and power along with skill is a problem for every featherweight in the division. And there are some great matchups for him as well as on the next floor upstairs at 130 pounds, where more or less premature discussions about Navarrete versus Oscar Valdez were held not too long ago. Navarrete, now exclusively campaigning at 126 pounds, has spent time in this division early on, as has Baez. In 36 professional bouts spanning a decade, at the time of uploading this, 27-year-old Navarrete has amassed a record of 35 victories, with 29 of them by way of KO and just the one loss. That single blemish on his record is an oddity, as even though he lost the decision in the 4-round flyweight bout, he was named champion regardless, as his opponent, local Mexican fighter Daniel Argueta, skipped final weigh-in, and therefore a final weight could not be entered into the official records. Navarrete's reported amateur background of 108 wins with 7 losses further highlights the man's ring aptitude, and considering he's not yet at his peak, albeit right on the cusp, it becomes clear why Bob Arum wants to be in the Vaquero business. First, he needs to take care of Baez, and with the style that Baez brings, it's a style that's tailor-made to suit Navarrete. Eduardo El Fantastico Baez will come into this fight with the height advantage, but not the reach. He will also have some experience under his belt, but not quite on the same level as his upcoming opponent. So what does Baez bring to the table, and what can he do to get a win over Navarrete? Baez keeps a high guard and wants to go toe-to-toe with fighters. This is where he does his best work and puts multitudes of combinations together. He can do this with his back to the ropes or in the center of the ring. It's where he is comfortable, and although Navarrete has no issue fighting in close quarters like this, Baez is durable and can force Navarrete through pressure to keep the fight intense and in the pocket. By not allowing Navarrete to work from the outside and rack up points from there, Baez can only hope that the constant pressure approach will wear Navarrete down and thus giving him the edge. The issue is both fighters have endurance and impressive gas tanks. A strategy like this works if the other guy has a tendency to fade, but realistically it's Baez's best hope. When in close, he fires off sharp and accurate punches, and although Baez doesn't have the greatest knockout ratio, he has 21 wins, 7 by KO and 2 losses. His opponents know that they've been in a fight and will usually need a Panadol after sharing the ring with him. In his bout with Mauricio Lara, Baez showed that he could get up and continue fighting after 2 knockdowns by the man who took out Josh Warrington in their first encounter. The Lara versus Baez bout was only a 6-rounder, and chances are Baez ultimately might have been stopped, but he showed that Mexican warrior spirit and also showed that he can fight dirty too, which he might have to incorporate into the Navarrete fight, as they say, by any means necessary. This will be a fight where both fighters will leave it all in the ring, but if I'm honest, I don't expect to see any surprises on the night. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to run the circuit down Figueroa Street without a banana burqa, but I can't see the favourite losing this in what should be an exciting but very winnable fight for Navarrete. I think we'll see the difference in skill levels. Not saying Baez won't give Navarrete some issues, but I think the more talented Navarrete ultimately wins by stoppage. Before we hear from the experts, a reminder to please jab that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Check out our Patreon page to become a Patreon family member where you'll receive some cool perks. Want some merch? We've got t-shirts to baseball caps to phone covers from boxing to crypto and everything in between. So head on over to In Stock Shop to find something you like. You can find a link below. Life is a fight outside the ring, and I've certainly gone a few rounds. From substance abuse to depression to street fights and trouble with the law, my life has seen a lot of darkness, but I've turned my life around and my experiences might help you to do the same if you are or have dealt with similar hardships. It's all documented in my book, How to Get Out of Life Traps, and it's available on Amazon. Just find the link below! Pound TV here. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one. Looking for an opportunity to make money? That cryptocurrency is so hot right now. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's pretty obvious that it is growing in popularity and utility. And many folks think that they have missed the boat on cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but they couldn't be further from the truth. You can mine Bitcoin on your laptop, PC, or mobile phone if they are half decent without having to splurge on expensive mining rigs. In fact, you can do it for free. This is not a paid sponsor, simply a great opportunity and something that I'm doing. And StormGain can help you generate income using credit earned by mining online. Click the link below and start earning crypto today!